What is good, my people, my peeps? Oh yeah. Just what's good? Let me see if I can get something popping off. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I don't have no excuses for you. I have no excuses for you. All I got for you is facts. Okay? I have no excuses for you right now, my people, my peeps. But I'm here. Can I get a what? Thank you. I'm in the building. I don't have no excuses for you. Like I said, all I got is facts. My people, my peeps. Look, check this out. I had the broadcast. Production was done. Production had been done. I came to you all early this week and asked you, what do you want to see? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to get into? I gave you two topics to choose from. And so you didn't choose. I gave you the option. I didn't see no comments drop below, but I chose. And before we get into that topic tonight, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and but like I said, before I go get into all that, before we get into the intro and the introductions and all that good stuff, yeah, production was done, guys. Yeah, video production was done. So you're gonna see half video production and half phone action tonight. Okay, half video, half phone action. But I want y'all to check out. I uploaded this video to two platforms, like 3 hours ago on one. And look at this. Check this out. Can y'all see this? That's a whole hour ago on this one. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see. I hope you can see it, baby. A whole freaking hour uploading. Let me see if it showed it. Y'all can see it. That bad boy said an hour still uploading. Y'all see that? Still upload. I don't have no excuses. I just have facts. Okay. The devil is a lie. He don't want these topics, these truths to come out, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna keep the party going, okay? We're gonna keep the party going because I'm in the building, huh? I am here. So before we get into the topic tonight, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the intro, okay? Let's do that. Okay. With them bangers on deck, no counterfeit, and she blessed upon that MIC, she savage. Yep. Bad. And she is the truth. Racks on, yeah, she rocked them red bottoms too. All right, guys. All right, so we gonna get right into it because there's no need not to. You know how we do over here on this channel. I've showed you guys. Yeah, they held us up tonight with loading one of the main videos. I got a trick for them. I got a trick. I don't know why they say that we in 5G where for a 10-minute video it's still 2 to 3 hours later. 5G where 5G for what they want it to be, honey. 5G only for what they want it to be because we ain't in 5G. Okay, not certain. Let me say this. Sergio is in the building. What's good, Sergio? How you doing? Let me put you up on here. How you doing, Sergio? Sending love from Los Angeles. Much love back at you, Sergio. Much love back at you. So look, I don't know who has an option of 5G and get all this fast, fast going services when it comes to computers and things of that nature. Not me. I'm still waiting for a video to upload at a one-on-one channel 3 to 4 hours ago. Because y'all know this live was supposed to have started at 5 o'clock. What time is it? 6? A whole hour later. But I had already uploaded because the production was done. It was done. But that's okay. I'm going to keep it pushing. I got a trick for them. You know, we got to jump through hoops for these folks out here. Tonight, our topic is going to be show me the money. That's right. Show me the money. I don't know if you guys been paying attention to what's going on, what's been happening. The topic is show me the money. But before we get into that, we have, our Bible quiz. We got our Bible quiz, baby. But this is the thing. Oh, I got two of them for you. I got two. We gonna do two because they quick, they easy. Okay, so I got two Bible quizzes. We gonna run through before we get into talking about show me the money, honey. What you saying, Sergio? Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. Let's get into these Bible quiz because we're gonna run through this quick because I'm not gonna fake the funk. That's irritating. It's irritating. Your production is ready to go. It's all good, and it's still an hour to upload a 10-minute video. Y'all better stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me around here. Let me get into this Bible quiz. Okay, so the first Bible quiz I have to ask you guys is what woman led an army into battle? Oh yes, indeed. Because I'm out here for you. I'm out here for you. I sit on this channel. We're gonna tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, most high God. We're gonna tell the truth and nothing but the truth on this channel. So help me God. Okay. What woman let it be known women don't do nothing? Nothing. They don't have no brains. They don't have no brains. Let it be told to let some people tell it. Let some people tell it. But I'm gonna tell the truth, the whole truth. Your Honor. Be like Bernie Mac. Your Honor. What do you say? He see something go down. He gonna be a witness, an eyewitness. He gonna tell it. He gonna be the snitch, incoming snitch. Your Honor, I'm gonna tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. There was a woman who led a battle, led an army into war. That's our first Bible trivia quiz. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Go ahead. Jay Stone is in the building. Yes, indeed, Jay Stone. Thank you, baby. Yes, where my hand clap at, y'all? We got to get some more gear up in here. But I had this system a long time ago. Let's give Jay a hand clap. Yes, indeed. What you say? Come on, give him one more. Yes, I love it, Deborah, honey. Jay, honey, I need you on my team. Because there's some folks on these platforms is they you're welcome, baby. You welcome. You welcome. Yeah. Let put your thanks back up there. There's some folks. Honey, let it be told. Women don't have no brains. They can't help you out. I'm telling you, the woman is your partner. But the Most High God, He speaks to women too. He had Deborah lead these men in battle. So we're gonna get into Deborah. And I want, because I know some of you men only like to cherry pick the Bible when it comes about what a woman gonna do and what a woman can't do. But we women, we don't hear about Deborah. You know what I'm saying? A judge. Okay? We don't hear about Deborah, a judge. Facts on facts, baby. We don't hear about she was a prophetess and a warrior. Okay? I think I got a little bit of Deborah in me. To tell you the truth, I'm on the front line. I'm on the battlefield. I'm on the battlefield for my Lord. Yes, indeed. Call me what you want to. I'm going to tell you, because we are definitely at war. Quiet as it's kept. We are definitely at war. I'm going to say the next quiz. If you give me the answer, we're going to roll with it. If you don't, we'll talk about it at the end. Hopefully I won't forget because I want to keep this party going, okay? All right, guys. So the next Bible quiz that's up for your answer tonight. I should have put on my specs. What Old Testament book in the Bible? Oh, was this the one I wanted? What Old Testament book in the Bible tells about a man who lost everything? Everything, okay? What book in the Bible, Old Testament book in the Bible, talks about a man who lost everything but still worship God? Yeah, the Most High God. Okay, I don't want y'all to get it confused because we don't do no Baphomet, no goats and all that around here. The Most High God. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, you must be studying. I see somebody around here. Jay Stone been studying. That's what's up, Jay Stone. That is right, Job. I don't know. Do some people say Job, Job? How you say it? I think. Let me see. Give him another hand clap. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you've been studying. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Job in the Bible talks about a man losing it all. And so I wanted to give you these two Bible, and luckily I found it because, you know, we got a stack of Bible quizzes. So that had to be the Most High God leading me to these doggone questions because I ain't shuffled through the stack that long. Y'all see, it's like a little thick stack of cards. I ain't shuffled through these things long. The Most High God said, here it is. This is what you're going to talk about because it go with your broadcast for the night. This is the stack. It go with, so, you know, that was God's timing. Let's get into Deborah. Okay, and then we're going to talk about Job because I want to bring you up. Show me the money is what we're going to talk about tonight. Okay, show me the money. Oh, I sure hate these folks messing around with my broadcast, with my production. Let me see if they got it up here playing yet. If it's not, it's on YouTube. Y'all can catch it over there. Good God. If it even, it's still loading. They wrong for that. The devil is a liar. The devil's a liar. Okay, they wrong for that. Get off of here. Maybe mad. Let's get into Deborah, y'all. Let me bring Deborah up on the screen so y'all can know who Deborah is. Oh, I got some pronunciation. Job. Hey, baby. Y'all know did I tell you, Jay, I was dyslexic? I sure appreciate them giggles, baby. I sure appreciate any help I can get. I put the link in and y'all can read the Bible verse. Because you know they say women can't read out the Bible and all that. So, you know, you might know a little something. I'm gonna bring you on the show, baby. Okay. So let me bring Deborah up on the screen so y'all can hear a little bit about this warrior, a woman. Y'all heard the Bible quiz for tonight. What woman led? Let me get it right. What woman led an army into battle? An army. You know, it wasn't an army of men. I mean, women. This was an army of men back in the day. Led men into battle. Jay Stone got it. Let me see if I can go back up here. Jay Stone. He got the right answer. Deborah. Let's bring Deborah up on the screen. Come on, Deborah. So these people can learn about Deborah for a minute.
Deborah, who is married to Lapidoth. In Hebrew, her name means busy bee, and Lapidoth means flash.
Hold on. Let me say something. Busy bee. I'm gonna have to take that name. Busy bee. Because I'll be all up in the Kool-Aid. Busy bee. Her nickname was Busy Bee. That's what she's known for. That's what it's known for in the Bible. Deborah.
Deborah would settle disputes by hearing the Lord's response. And on one occasion recorded in Judges, she told Barak to lead the people into battle, and Barak refused to fight without her. Deborah wrote Psalms as well. Given that the majority of the Bible's authors were men, it's interesting that she wrote Psalms as well, perhaps reflecting the naturally intuitive side of the feminine nature. Job wrote 3 Psalms, while Isaiah and King Hezekiah each wrote 1. Setting a prophecy set to music is fairly rare in the Bible. It was the earlier leaders such as Moses, Deborah, Samuel, Saul, Elisha, and David who had found music to be an inspiration for the prophetic word. The Song of Deborah, putatively composed by her, is perhaps the oldest section of the Bible and is of great importance for providing a contemporary glimpse of Israelite civilization in the 12th century BC. According to rabbinic tradition, she was a keeper of tabernacle lamps.
Here we go.
For some reason, Israel frequently strayed from God's ways and ended up in trouble. One of those occasions was in Judges chapter 4, and this brought torment for 20 years in the hands of Jabin, king of Canaan. It was in the midst of all these that Israel got to appreciate a great woman that God had raised to guide his people in his wisdom. Again, The Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord,
Yep.
now that Ehud was dead. So the Lord sold them into the hands of Jabin, king of Canaan, who reigned in Hazor. Sisera, the commander of his army, was based in Harosheth Hagoyim. Because he had 900 chariots fitted with iron, and had cruelly oppressed the Israelites for 20 years, they cried to the Lord for help. Now Deborah, a prophet, the wife of
Okay, now we get into it. We're getting into it. Okay, let me come back on screen real quick. Oh shoot, I took myself off screen. Hold on. Let me come back on here real quick. Okay, so now we're really about to get into who is Deborah, and her being a prophetess. Hold on, Jay. So Jay got the question right. Deborah, a prophetess. Yes, a warrior led men into battle. So let's get it. Bring this back onto the screen, y'all. Okay.
Lapidoth was leading Israel at that time. She held court under the palm of Deborah between Ramah and Bethel, in the hill country of Ephraim, and the Israelites went up to her to have their disputes decided. Judges chapter 4, verses 1 to 5. Deborah is introduced here.
Here we go.
A prophet or prophetess is someone who communicates God's will regarding a specific situation.
Mm-hmm.
They instruct others on how to respond in accordance with God's word. Interestingly, God would use Deborah to summon a man to lead the upcoming military battle. She sent for Barak, son of Abinoam from Kedesh in Naphtali, and said to him, "The Lord, the God of Israel, commands you, go, take with you 10,000 men of Naphtali and Zebulun, and lead them up to Mount Tabor.
Come on, Deborah.
I will lead Sisera, the commander of Jabin's army,
Come on, Deborah.
with his chariots and his troops to the Kishon River, and give him into your hands." Judges chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. Through Deborah, God told Barak what he would do and what he wanted Barak to do. This brings to mind Paul's insight, which says that we are working together with God.
Okay, so let me take this on off the screen. Okay, Deborah, I wanted to bring that up to talk to you guys about Deborah really quick. It's important in this day and time because we are in the end times, and I know a lot of platforms that are led by men will have you believe that women are not supposed to do anything. So I wanted to introduce you to Deborah. Jay got the quiz right tonight. He got both answers right. Matter of fact, we talked about Deborah and Job. Job is the books, but Job. I mean, okay. Deborah, a warrior, a judge, a prophetess who wrote some of the books of Psalms. I need you to study for yourselves. Show yourselves approved. A warrior. They called her, Deborah's name meant Busy Bee. I'm going to take that nickname on for myself. AKA Busy Bee. I'm in the mix, baby. Trying to help you out. We are at war. Okay? The Most High is going to use who the Most High wants to use. Quiet as it's kept. But if you go back and you rerun the playback, you hear Deborah had told one of the warriors, what was his name? I can't get his name right, y'all. You can go look it up. Told him, look, you got to lead this army into war. He wasn't ready. He was scared. He wasn't ready. But he had to do it. But he didn't get credit for that war, guys. Deborah did. Because he wouldn't even go into battle without her. And the Most High God was speaking through her, right? He was speaking through her, telling Deborah what to do. You have some men that don't even want to listen to what a woman has to say. And that's kind of dangerous in this day and time. If you don't have the discernment, that great of discernment to know who is for the Most High and who's not for the Most High, who is repping truly the Most High God, right? You don't have that discernment, and the Most High God is only speaking through a woman at that particular time. Well, you have missed the boat. You might be walking the broad road, because the Most High God will use who he wants to use. We talked about that last week in a broadcast, right? That he's going to pour out his spirit on women and men. Old men will dream dreams, right? Have visions. Women will prophesy. We got to realize we going into a new day. And Warriors is on the battlefield, honey. So I'm so upset that my other broadcast didn't get uploaded. It's still uploading. So I'm just going to have to hold the camera up. Let me double check and see if it's uploaded, guys. No, these folks know they messing around with me. Okay, no. So I'm going to hold the camera up so we can get through this broadcast. So show me the money. That's the name of that's the title of the broadcast tonight. Show me the money. I bet y'all thought I was going to be talking about get rich or die trying, right? No. A lot of people haven't been paying attention to today's economy and what is truly going on. It's starting to hit some people harder than most, right? With the groceries and everything of that nature. But I wanted to bring to you, I wanted to talk to you all about the digital currency. Because before January, a bill was passed that in January of 2023 that all banks would start, transitioning over to digital currency. And if you haven't been paying attention, that has been happening. But not only the transitioning over into digital currency is what I want to bring out and bring to your attention tonight. It is also the inflation. And it's not weird. To me, if you ask me, we are not just in inflation, we are in hyperinflation. Like in Germany in World War II, where they start just throwing the money onto the streets. I have told you guys this, many of videos are back. They threw the money onto the streets because it was absolutely worthless, right? We are at that day. There is a scripture in the Bible, and I wish I would have had time to pull it up. I believe it's in Revelations, where it talks about a loaf of bread costing more than a day's wages of work. A loaf of bread. We know a loaf of bread before inflation, before this hyperinflation, was about $1 for the cheapest bread that you could get, right? Was about $1. It might be $2-3 right about now, right? What's good, Tony? What's good? Glad to see you, Queen. Glad to see you in the building. So we know that bread, the cheapest one before inflation, before this hyperinflation, was about $1. Now it's about $3 or so. Well, my people, my peeps, chosen ones, revelations, end times, new transitioning into a new rulership, a new dimension, gives you the cheat sheet to tell you it's going to come a day where bread is going to be the cost of a day's work. Come on now. Are you serious? Most of y'all happy to go to work, get off, man, go get you some Church's chicken, a Popeyes, a couple of beers, sit back and relax. Revelation says it's going to come a time where, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I'm sure, because I wasn't slipping. This 5G, they say that we got this super fast internet. Why they can't load up a 10-minute video? Am I slipping? I'm bringing you facts. True. Let me see if they got it on YouTube. Revelations on that day about a loaf of bread costing you a whole day's wages. Show me the money. Let's get it. Let me see. Get over here. Revelations, a day's work costing a loaf of bread. I think that's how it goes down. Let's see if we can pull that up. The black horse of Revelations. The next. Let me see what this man talking about. Let's see. Let's bring him on up here.
I am Butch Lobson.
Oh, you know. No, let me turn you down because we don't want to hear the commercials. they better be glad they trying to hold my production back, baby. But it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get it together.
Mike Drotis, Bible teacher and preacher. You
Okay,
tuned
Mike.
into my YouTube channel, Solving the Prophetic Puzzle. We are living in the last days.
Oh, what?
We are living in the time right before the 7-year tribulation period.
Uh-huh.
We are seeing Bible prophecy that was foretold by prophets in the Old Testament happen right before our eyes.
Yes, sir.
We are seeing the book of Revelation unfold right before our eyes right now. John was taken to heaven, and Jesus showed him many things in heaven. I also think that Jesus took John into the future and showed John things as John recorded them in the book of Revelation. For us, for the end time.
Yes.
For us to be prepared for what lies ahead and to help other people. One of the things that John saw in the book of Revelation was a scroll, and on the scroll were 7 seals. These 7 seals could not be opened by anyone, either in heaven, on earth, or under the earth, except Jesus Christ.
Right.
Jesus received the scroll, and I believe Jesus is beginning to open the seals now.
Yes, Mike.
There are 7 seals that are around the scroll.
Okay, Mike. I want to hear about the bread.
Accepted this virus, and he rode throughout the earth, conquering the world. I remember this there in vivid detail. Where I was at when I first was the Russian army move across the border of Ukraine.
That's what you get. Okay, he want to tell a whole story.
Seal, and this is the one I wanted to talk about.
Please let it be the bread.
When he opened the 3rd seal, I heard a 3rd living creature say, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures say, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine."
Hold on.
This rider on the black horse is going to...
Hold on. Let me pause it right there. A denarius, if you don't know, that's money. Back in the day, that's what they called the money, a denarius. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. The horseman is telling you. They talk about a denarius. I have to find out how much that from the breakdown. That's a whole day's work, a whole day's wages. So you take that denarius from back in the day, and however much you calculate, however much you make. If you make $15 an hour, if you work in 8 hours, some of y'all do 12-hour shifts or whatever. So I'm talking about a day's wages, whatever you work and wherever you making your coins at. But that day, take all of that money, because some of y'all popping, some of y'all doing it big now. Okay, take all of what you did for that one day, add it up, and go get 1 slice of bread. Come on now. Add up your day's wages. Go to the kitchen right now. I want you to visualize it and get 1 slice of bread. See, in Revelations, that's what was foretold. Show me the money is the name of this broadcast tonight. We are in the end times, and like I explained to you, end times does not mean the end of the world. We are getting ready to switch into a new dimension, honey. Are you ready? Okay, let's listen to him one more time. Let me see if I can get it back. 1 denaro, if I'm saying that right, denaro was a day's wages. That was foretold is coming in the end times. Pay attention, y'all. Let me see if I can get it back, because he like to talk, I see. Turn these down real quick. Okay, here we go.
Talk about today. When he opened the 3rd seal, I heard a 3rd living creature say, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures say, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius, and do not harm the oil and the wine." This rider on the black horse is going to affect commerce. He holds scales. That's what they used in business transactions back in those days. They would weigh things out, and it would be found in balance.
Come on.
This black horse
Don't get nervous.
is going to affect business and commerce. There is coming a time right now we are experiencing mild inflation.
Come on
it
through.
It still hurts. Every week I go to the grocery store. I buy less things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We all feel the pain. We all feel the pressure. The pressure is getting worse. You hear me? The pressure is getting worse. I don't know who don't believe in the Bible at this point in time, because it has just revealed so many things that it said was going to come your way. Winter is coming. Okay? Winter has come. It's about to. Y'all see the storms where storms was not. You see floods where floods were not. Let's get into this video that I couldn't pull up for you guys. We're going to get into it. I'm pulling up on here. I'm going to bring the screen up. Show me the money. We are definitely in the end times. This is happening right now. I want to bring to you first, I'm going to show you on this video pictures of, well, World War II, where they just threw the money into the streets because it was absolutely worth it, because that's what's happening now as well. And it just recently happened. So let me just get into the video so you can see, and then I'll recap the video. Let me get into it, pull it up for you guys.
If it started in South America, you know it's already there.
This reset will be a huge shock when Americans catch on. That's why the average person won't hear a word about the story until it's obvious to just about everyone. And by then, it's going to be too late.
Yep.
In the months ahead, central banks around the world are planning to go digital. Many of the legacy banks you've heard of, where you probably even keep your money, like Bank of America, Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, they're about to be reset, overhauled by a new type of technology called fintech, which is short for financial technology.
Yeah, can I ask you, what exactly does that mean for the banks and all of us, you and me?
Y'all can't see it. I'm gonna let it play.
It's about to change. They probably won't raise public suspicion.
I'll just let it play.
Changing the signs on your bank's branches, but according to my sources, the Federal Reserve will soon own all the banks, and your local branch is simply going to be like a licensee of the Fed. In other words, the banking infrastructure is being rebuilt from the ground up, and very few Americans are aware this is even happening. We are right on the verge of a once-in-a-generation opportunity to profit by investing in the companies that are building out the architecture for this.
Will tell you that a collapse is coming that will change everything. They know once America and the Western world see what's going on, when people really understand.
Wait a minute. Pause for the cause. I know he said there a collapse is coming. Baby, the collapse is here. The collapse is here. Are you ready? I've been telling y'all. Y'all know what? Y'all think I be playing games with y'all. Y'all think this is all giggles. The collapse is here. I told you guys, you're going to go to the bank one day and your money's not going to be there. I didn't get all hyped when Kanye West talked about his bank kicked him out. That was a plan, baby. That was a plan. Kanye got his money. He's somewhere else. I told y'all. Y'all going to learn one day. Hopefully sooner before later. The collapse is here. You're going to go to the bank and not have no money. What is your backup plan? Let's get into it.
Things are going to change. So it's a race. Do we wake up before they put us in a cage, a digital cage?
We already in that cage.
That's really what's happening. So I don't know when, but they need us in a digital cage. And the best way to do it, and the last way to do it, is a total meltdown of the financial system of the West. Because that's when you change everything.
The central bank digital currency, in my mind, will be the key flashpoint when I think it all comes apart.
When you talk about central bank digital currencies, in order to drive people into the CBDCs, the digital wallets centrally controlled by the government or the central bank, they have to create a financial emergency.
Oh, of course.
CBDC, central bank digital currency. Yes, the Fed coin is here.
It is.
Now, they rolled it out on Wednesday. That was the only day they could do it, you know?
That was last
Because they've been
Wednesday.
denying that any of this stuff was happening, but they could only get it when no one was paying attention. So they rolled it out, and it's in its beta test now. This is a Federal Reserve.
He lying. He lying.
Digital.
Hold on.
Having the conversation.
Hold on. Oh, he lying. It is not in a beta test, baby. You better go get the majority. Okay, this is for giggles. You ain't got to listen to me because, like I told you, I be broke. I be making it do what it do. I'm rich in the spirit, baby. These people they want master control. Okay, that digital cage is here. They already, for some of my brethren, my nation of Israel, some of them still locked in the cage of their mind, thinking they still on the plantation, but they in the cage of their mind. They say, bump all that. We want everyone to be in a digital cage. True lockdown, baby. Let's go.
Because this is coming. Maybe we should start having the conversation of, gosh, this looks like the mark of the beast. Let me tell you about the plan to retire the US dollar. Right now, there is a race going on for digital currency.
That's right.
It's a three-horse
They need to
race,
wake it up.
and Bitcoin is not in it. It's the US, China, or the IMF, the World Bank. We are looking for what is going to be the world reserve currency. What is going to replace the US dollar? Russia and others are pushing out digital currency, et cetera, but they're a tiny portion of the global currency power, and they're really not relevant, in my opinion. The US Federal Reserve is behind China on the actual digital currency implementation. China already has the digital renminbi. Renminbi is the people's money in Mandarin. However, even though they've already pushed this out and they're already using it, the US is way ahead when it comes to potential adoption. 70% of international financial transactions right now are settled in US dollars. This is what gives our dollar any kind of value now.
Wait a minute.
Whereas only
Stop telling them lies.
1.5%
Hold on.
of the global transactions.
Stop telling them lies. The dollar is kaput. My people, my peeps. Hello, Tanya. Tanya is in the building, y'all. She said, good day from down under. Well, she don't say that. That's just me. Good day, Tanya, all the way from down under. Yeah, the dollar is kaput. But you ain't heard that from me. You ain't heard that from me. Let's keep it pushing.
Are settled in Chinese money. And so the plan is to issue a digital US dollar and then automatically convert US dollars from the old US dollars to digital US dollars, DUSDs. Okay. The banks would issue the DUSD at some ratio that the Fed would set. Now, here's why this is so important for you to be ahead of the curve on.
Yeah.
The money in your bank account will suddenly become US or DUSDs overnight. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be dollar for dollar. In fact, the Fed is going to be deciding how much loss everybody takes.
Look here. Okay, first of all, I had to pause him. First of all, our dollar is already, it's not backed by gold. If you don't know that, I don't know where you've been, because that's what made the paper worth something. The paper, you truly have chopped down trees in your pockets or in your bank account right now. And some of y'all gonna wake up and be totally shocked what's popping off right now. I've been telling y'all this for years, but it's popping off right now. But the commoners, you common people, you commoners, like I'm not. I'm with you. I just got to tell you, you're common. You're not paying attention. Y'all looking at everything else and not reading the signs of the time. Well, if you don't want to read the Bible and get the signs of the time, look around. Look around. Yes, baby. Yes. Look around. Y'all think, oh, Kanye, Kanye's bank, they done kicked him out of the bank. They don't, Kanye knew that money. Ooh, y'all don't make me laugh tonight. Don't make me laugh tonight. That bank already knew everything going digital. They've been transitioning to the digital currency. Huh? Kanye got his money. Don't get it twisted, okay? Let's go.
Fed will also offer US dollar cash holders, physical cash, but not in the banks, to cash in old USDs for new DUSDs for some time period, 6 months or a year.
How panicked would you be if you
now
had
wait a
money
minute
in the bank? And
money
could
in the
not
bank,
get
shorty,
to
what
it?
you think? Okay, listen to this. We getting ready to go into the next. I'm so upset with, but you know, the devil's a liar. They didn't want me to put the video that I produced because it was ready. But they tell us we got 5G and all these towers they put up everywhere. That all this computer and stuff is supposed to be moving extremely fast. Why it's still 3 to 4 hours later and I still ain't got my video uploaded? Control. Total control. Baby, people that bring the truth, they productions will be glitching. They don't want the truth out there. The system is already here. If you haven't been preparing yourself, I don't know what to tell you. The dollar bill will go to digital, and then the dollars that you have in, they're going to make it less. The value is really not going to be less. I mean, really not going to have any value to it. Once the digital currency rolls in, we haven't even started talking about that social credit score. But I ain't going to get, I want y'all to listen to this. 2 people already woke up and went to the bank. This year. What year we in? 2023. Let's get it.
All because the bank said your account was closed. That was one woman's ordeal, and it went on for months. Now, only on to our efforts to help this mom and grade school teacher.
For 17 years, Christina Blanton was a loyal Bank of America customer without a problem. Has ever had anything like this happen before?
No.
Until April, when the South Suburban mother and grade school teacher suddenly could not get into her account.
I went to log on to my online banking and it kept saying account locked. And so I thought I entered my password incorrectly.
No success online, so she called Bank of America's 800 number repeatedly, including this one call that lasted nearly 2 hours. For months, she got the runaround.
I was like transferred to multiple people and then finally spoke to them. And the young lady said, we decided to close your account.
With no adequate explanation, she says. A business decision, the bank told her. What's worse, Blanton could not get her money.
And what was your reaction to this?
I was upset. I was frustrated. It was right before me getting ready to have the surgery. And to not be able to access your money, emotionally, I wanted to cry, but I didn't. I just been dealing with it, and this has been since April.
The surgery she mentioned, it was for thyroid cancer. A difficult time all around.
I wasn't getting anywhere.
So Christina Blanton reached out to us for help. We contacted Bank of America.
So that's Bank of America. This is happening at several different banks. I'm going to pause it right here. So Tanya brought up a good question. What happens if you have credit on your bills? So are you asking like credit that you have to pay your bills? Well, you're still going to be responsible for paying it. Don't get it twisted. Tanya, they still going to require you to pay bills. Just like they've hyperinflated everything, and they haven't added any more monies to jobs, minimum wage. They expect you to pay more with less. Okay, pay more with less, right? Because a lot of people still out here with blue collar jobs and things like that. So they're not gonna care. And this is just my opinion. This is just for giggles. They're not going to care if you still have bills to pay And they've implemented this new system of digital currency. And then they took down more of the value of your money in the bank, just like they having bumped up minimum wage. You're going to have less to pay. So the money you do have in your bank is going to be devalued even more. But then they're still going to want you to pay for those bills. And that's going to lead us into the social credit score as well. Okay, so this woman, she experienced this in April of 2022. But there's somebody else I want you to hear. Let's finish her out.
Response from a bank spokeswoman was vague. We can't share information about an individual account for reasons of privacy, but have resolved the issue directly with our customer.
Okay, so we're happy to say the news is better.
A lot better.
Right after we contacted Bank of America, she got a call from a higher up at the bank.
He apologized first and stated that they decided to reevaluate my situation and to open my account back up.
Christina Blanton now has her money, but she still doesn't know why her account was closed, and the anger remains.
This is simply a corporate issue where someone should be taking the time out to at least give a person the respect. How do you cut off someone's money and then proceed to tell them you can't tell them why you cut their money off? And what if it is their last?
Okay, so let me pause that right there. So that was back in April. If you were listening to the broadcast earlier, the gentleman speaking earlier said they rolled out the beta test. If you ask me, I think she was part of that beta test to see how this would actually work. Can we shut down people's account? And it worked. But this is what would just, they gave it back to her. This was in 2022. But she had to appeal for her own money. What? Okay, anyway, but we passed that. Listen to the next case.
I followed the check, they closed the account, issued the check, they mailed it out. I said that they're not honoring it at the other bank. And they said, and then I said, well, is there still payment on it? Why wouldn't it be honored? And they're like, it hasn't.
Okay, let me give y'all some context to this one since the video wouldn't upload. Okay, I'm going to give you some context to this video. This is another person who went to Bank of America. They had closed her account down. She had $34,000 in her account, and they sent her a fake cashier's check. So I know you probably can't see because the screen, but we're looking at this video that I the production was brilliant and that I produced for you all, but it did not upload. It's still uploading a 10-minute video. Go, the devil is a liar. But I just want to give y'all context, okay? So yeah, $34,000. Okay, you got $34,000 in your bank. They closed the account. This is recently. The other one was in April, which I feel was the beta test, right? April of 2022. They closed the woman's account down, and she getting ready to go have surgery for cancer, thyroid cancer. Okay, this is Bank of America. Yeah, Bank of America. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So she getting ready to have surgery. So that was a beta test back in 2022. This is now, people. This one, what you hear now, I believe this is a teacher. $34,000. I think they told y'all about Kanye because he rich, he a billionaire. So the blow won't be too hard on you. You hard working peoples. Because Kanye got billions. They closed his account. What are you crying for? He had billions and they closed his account. $34,000 is a lot of money, sir. Let's hear what happened. Sent her a fake check.
So they've escalated it further. When are they not honoring it? Just today?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So they probably haven't talked with them yet.
Well, Bank of America didn't honor it. They returned the check.
Right. Bank of America, they'll reach out and speak with each other, or they'll give you an answer as to why we didn't honor it. wherever that Sunpost or whatever.
Well, they did. They said the only answer is that you guys weren't honoring the check.
And for what reason?
That was that code UCF.
Yeah, and I don't know what that code is. If you could get, maybe.
You gotta work on that code, okay? So like, we all really about to just sit here and act like it's okay that we can't cash checks at the bank. I can't even cash a check at Navy Federal anymore. They don't let you cash checks, and no one's talking about it right now.
And so that was another lady. If y'all would be able to see the video, y'all can see the transition. And this is in 2023 as we speak. This is a gentleman who went to the bank to get his money.
So you gotta like go to the back and get or whatever it is. But it's like it's in my account, you feel me? Like it's saying that, but it's not as simple as I can just go back. Saying, bro, it's not like I'm asking for $50,000, bro. I'm asking for $9,000, like something, you know what I'm saying?
So let me pause it for the cause right quick so y'all can
get
my money. You can go be talking nice and sweet and polite. He went to the bank this 2023. Wanted $9,000 out of his own money. He just wanted to get him, you know, he probably was gonna go out of town, take a little trip or something. You know, whatever he was going to do with his $9,000. That was his hard-earned money in the bank. They told him, we don't, what? Now, I know they done showed movies to set it off and all that. I know they have some storage in the back. They might not have all the money. And we ain't went to digital already. So where is the money? Where is $9,000 that they can't come out of a bank? You can't walk into the bank and get $9,000 out. This is what happened to this gentleman right here. Let's get it.
But it's also not mine. So can you call somebody to ask them can they go get it from the bank? Because I didn't wait when I put it in my account.
I know that's right, partner.
This is called constitutional currency.
Okay,
This
so
is
let
what
me
founding
pause it.
fathers intended.
I want to show y'all this.
This is fungible.
Hold on, pause for the cause. So that was the last persons that I had on the video that he went to his bank 2023. Went probably on a Saturday because he probably would break the Sabbath. You know, he probably don't know nothing about the Sabbath. Went to the bank. Said, I'm gonna get $9,000 out and do me. I work hard for this money. This is my money. They didn't have $9,000 in the back and acted so nonchalant, like, oh, we don't have your money. Well, sir, where's my money? Oh, well, we don't know. We can't scrape up that type of money right now. Guys, this is happening now. So digital currency is here. You're going to see more and more people start to be upset, you know. More and more banks closing down rapidly. Rapidos. But see, while we think that this is something new, that this is going to take time to roll out, no, it's not. This is here. And so I wanted to bring you this video called Show Me the Money. And I want to show you some options that you may be able to inquire or have or think about regarding having some type of currency. I know some people, you know, they think everything is everything, right? Everything is everything. I can wake up and go to the bank or I can just swipe my debit card and money's gonna be there. Well, what happens if they do your account like they've done these people, these current situations? Because they're probably part of the beta test, right? And your debit card doesn't work because it's not compatible with the digital currency that they're rolling out. This is something for you to think about. It's serious. This is not a game. Hyperinflation is definitely here. Before I show you some of the ideas that I have, let me go back. I want to show you the picture that I wasn't able to play. Let me see if I can get a screenshot of this really quick. Germany, World War II is here upon us again. But this is the currency situation. Okay, let me see if I can get the other picture. This young man. Just to show y'all. Because some people, you know, visual learners. So I'm here to help. Told you this is a learning channel. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today, or you gonna sit back and be sobbing because you like the ant. I mean, you ain't even like the ant. You like the grasshopper, hopping around playing. Think everything's a game. Think everything's a joke or party. Living your best life until you can't live it no more. Let me get this for you. I want y'all to see these pictures so you can put it in to comparison. Okay? Whew. Let me pull this up for you real quick. I'm so upset. But 5G is here, but I couldn't load my video that was 10 minutes long. Come on, 5G. Let me see if y'all can see this picture. Can y'all see this picture? This old black and white picture? Y'all see all that paper that's on the streets? This black and white picture is a picture of Germany. World War III. All that paper on the street is money. It's money. It was worthless. Absolutely worthless. Hyperinflation had took hold. They threw the money out on the streets. People had wheelbarrows of money. You know what they did with it? Because it was cold. It was a wartime. They burnt it. It was worthless. Like your dollar bill is not back with anything. Hyperinflation, they can print it. They got plenty of trees. They keep chopping them down. They can print these all day long. This was World War II. Germans just dumping money on the street because it was worthless. Let's get to what's popping off now. I don't know let me see if I can find out where this man said this was at. Hold on, y'all. So I want to get the right place. Let me see.
Starting in South America, you know it's already.
South America. Hold on. Let me show y'all what's popping off in South America. Because we know right now, anything be happening overseas and other countries, it's coming this way. You best believe it's coming this way. So let's see what's popping off in South America right now. Okay, so this was the man you were just hearing. Can y'all see this picture? This gentleman's face? Y'all see his finger pointing up to the street? Let me show y'all what's on the street. This is South America. Y'all see all that's on the street? That is money. Dinero. That's dinero. Money. On the streets. 2023, South America. Do you get the picture? Have you ever heard pictures are worth 1,000 words? Pictures are worth 1,000 words. World War II. Germany. Money thrown on the streets. Let me give it to you one more time. South America, 2023, pardon me. 2023. Money thrown in the alleyways, on the streets, gutter. The money is in the gutter. That's why the first quiz tonight was, who is Deborah in the Bible? A lot of you didn't know. Jay Stone gave the answer. Deborah led a war, an army into battle, was accredited with that war, a prophetess. God spoke directly to Deborah, a woman. We are in the end times. End times not meaning that the end of the world. The end times meaning that we are transitioning. The Most High is going to use who he wants to use. I am sounding the alarm for you. Oh, that's okay, Tanya. Thanks for coming back. I am sounding the alarm for you. Deborah. Nickname, her nickname. You know how black folks like to have nicknames. Pookie. Bag of Bones. Deborah Hebrew. Nickname. Busy Bee. She was busy. Led a battle. Went into war. The man of war didn't even want to go into war. Told Deborah, I won't go unless you go with me. She said, you're not going to get credited for this war. Prophetess, the Most High only spoke to her. You're going to have men on this planet don't want to listen to a woman. We are in the end times. The game is up. The jig is up. Tanya, I'm going to answer this question. I'll be back to it. The jig is up. You don't have discernment. You're going to be lost. You're going to be like Deborah. Let me see what book that was. So I want y'all to go back and read Deborah. So y'all can know. These women in the Bible was about it. We in the end times, you always hear, man, I think the spirit of David is back on the planet. I think the spirit, all these warriors back on the planet. Oh, the spirit of Solomon is back here. It's where these mighty women at? Oh, they didn't make it back? They spirit didn't make it back? Because we don't hear about these women. We don't hear about these women. I think I put it up, y'all. Deborah. Check her out. Let me see if I can get the card back. Judges 4, chapter 4, book 4, chapter 5 through 12. Read about her. We in war. Most High gonna talk to who he want to talk to. You're gonna be left behind. Be straight on the battlefield lost because Most High ain't talking to you. Because you think he only supposed to talk to men. Better go read your Bible for yourself. Show yourself approved. We are in war. The money means nothing. They throwing it out on the streets in South America as we speak. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Do you see the money on the streets? Germany, World War II. They threw the money on the streets. We've already heard testimony that the banks have already closed some accounts. You can't even go in and walk in and get $9,000 at your own account. So Tanya asked the question. Put it on the screen. What should we do? Get the money out of the bank or lose a lot? That's a great question, Tanya. Problem solving is key. Strategy is key. They're going to be banking on a lot of you all not having problem solving skills or strategies, or thinking about what you should do. Now, I wanted to show you what this man did at the end of the video. I'm so upset that they didn't load my video. It's okay. I'm a busy bee. I'm taking on Deborah's nickname. Ethriel, aka Busy Bee. You better ask somebody. Let me get to this man. Let me show y'all what he got. One of his ideas. That was a good question, Tanya. Let me show you what he suggests. And I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I suggest. Let me see if I get. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it first so that y'all can see what it looked like. I had never seen these myself. I thought these were awesome. I know it's, but for some of you guys, it's chosen ones or targeted individuals. You're going through the Job, trials and tribulations, right? That was our other quiz question of the night. Job got everything taken away from him. And a lot of y'all going through that now. Everything has been stripped from you, right? But he still worshiped the Most High God. It's your test. Because everybody's being tested. You best believe. Hold on. I got to get this right so y'all can see this. Let this man talk. Still focus on the Most High God, even though we're going through this. These are gold back dollars. That's Funky Cone Medina to answer Tanya's question for tonight. What should we do? Get our money out the bank, lose it all, lose a lot of it. This is a suggestion that this man has made. Let me take you down, Tanya. And I'm gonna let y'all listen to him and let him tell y'all what it is. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Wow. Show you right. People gonna wait till last minute and think they're gonna be able to. You see all them Karens think I'm gonna call the cops. You don't give me my money out the bank. The people ain't gonna be listening to y'all. Call who you want to call. Call Ghostbusters. They ain't gonna listen to y'all because you've been sleeping slack. Because you don't want to listen to people like me. Because you think we loony. Okay, so y'all seen this? These are gold back dollar bills. This is money, honey. This is how our money should have always been. Tell you the truth. Let me let this man explain it to you. Let me get him pulled up. Paper infused with money. Let's get it.
This is fungible, divisible, portable.
You hear
This
flicking?
is what George Washington intended we do. We're smarter. We can be better. It's great. Start trading with these. Start making purchases with these.
If y'all can see that.
Yeah, there is 1/1000th of the troy ounce, 24 karat gold impregnated into each one of these.
24 karat,
About
baby.
$500 worth right here. So, start buying your gold backs. Keep your purchasing power. Screw the Federal Reserve.
Okay, so I just want y'all to hear what he was saying. I'm going to show you the picture again. I'm going to research it. I don't know where you would buy the gold backs from, but I want you to see how they look right here. These are gold backs. They're infused with 24 karat gold, meaning they're gold, but it is paper, but you can melt down this gold off of the paper. You know what I'm saying? And it's a transaction. See, before we actually dealt with money, everything was transactional, right? With the bartering system. And that was going to be one of my my suggestions with Tanya's question. Do we, what do we do? Do we get all the money out the bank? I say no, you don't have to take all the money out the bank. And I mean, take as much as you want out the bank, but when you take it out the bank, know what to do with it, such as these gold backs. You might want to purchase some of those gold backs. That's real. That's money. Ain't nobody gonna refuse that. Nobody's gonna refuse. This is gold. It's just infused on the paper that we should have been always using. See, gold, silver. That's the real money, right? So I would say keep as much as you can in the bank so they can transition your whatever you leave in the bank, Tanya. And to anybody else who's watching, leave as much as you want to in the banking system so they can transition your monies into the digital currency that is coming. I mean, we can't stop it. It's here, right? We can't stop it. Let that transition in so that you can get, you can go get an updated telecard, your debit card can get updated because you're still going to probably need to use that to get gas in your car. You see what I'm saying? To go to the grocery store. Because some stores, when that thing hit, when Miss Coco came through 2019, they wasn't letting you, they didn't even want to have the transaction with money. Now, my aunt back in the day was a bank teller. I already knew how dirty money was because they dealt with money. She said, she would always constantly have to wash her hands because money from the ink, not only the ink, but the dirt from people, passing money, the transactions of buying and selling made the money dirty. So, but when Coco hit in 2019, these are just small little segments of the plan, honey. These little bits of the plan, okay? They said, we're not taking no money. Coco has been here and she is a dirty, dirty girl. She's spreading all kind of diseases up in here. We're not touching no money. That was just part of the plan. So a lot of stores are now saying they don't take no money. They done ran out of quarters, coins, nickels, dimes. But they already have been taking the silver and not putting real silver and nickel and dimes. You have to look at the dates on your coins. because half of that is not real silver. They've been hoarding the real money and giving you the play, the monopoly money, straight up and down. So what do we do? Because we're here and we're waking up. A lot of us woke up late. We late to the party, but we still have the opportunity to maneuver wisely, as wise as we can, waking up late in the game, right? Do we take all the money out? This is my suggestion. This is just for giggles. No, I don't say take all your money out, but take a majority of it out. It's time to invest in different ways. Okay, I'm not an investment strategist at all, but I can see the forest from the trees, right? I hope you can too. These gold backs, that might be something you want to invest in if you're capable of investing in. Ain't nobody gonna turn away gold in any shape or form. Nobody's gonna turn away gold, silver, copper. If you can invest in that, if you are still investing, or if you ever have invested in the stock market, that's the only thing. Because I ain't never liked the stock market quite as it's kept. It was too volatile for me. Gold, silver, copper, metals. Those are the only thing that I would shift my money, take it out the bank, as Tanya was saying. Should we do that? If I was going to take the majority of my money out of the bank, I would invest that into gold, silver, copper on the stock market. I'd buy these gold back, this money that is infused with 18 karat gold, light. You can travel with it. You can travel with it, and nobody's going to turn that away. Even if everything went all digital, and some people was just in last place, they didn't want to listen to people like me and other people that are out here on these streets trying to tell you what's popping. They'll take that gold, because then they know they can go to the bank and have another transaction if necessary, right? Right? Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. If necessary, they can go to the bank and use those gold back, that money that gentleman showed you, 18 karat gold, baby. Another suggestion I have: pawn shops. Yes, indeed. Pawn shops. While y'all was out here worried about these pagan holidays, you should have told your babies, well, look here, check this out. I'm about to drip. Y'all about to be dripping. But some of this we gonna lock up in the house. But I'm gonna drip you out. You should have went and bought some gold. Gold rings, jewelries. Even at the cheapest level of it. That is still money and will always be of value. Always. That's what you should have been buying. You wasted your money on plastic toys that will break. Are they broke yet? And they took them toys outside and broke them all up. Or they sitting in the corner, not even being bothered. They don't even look at it twice now. But you could have had some gold in a box or something. Found a safe place. Right? You got to start thinking better, wiser. But maybe some of y'all don't want to hear from me because I'm a woman. But maybe Deborah's spirit might be back here too. Like they say, King David is back, and Solomon and all these wise folks. Or maybe just the Most High God is just downloading some wise advice that I need to distribute to all of you all. You better think. Be quick on your feet. Because a lot of us have woken up late in the game. A lot of us. And you don't have time to play around. Because people are going to start saying, show me the money. And it's not going to be pretty for a lot of people. It's not going to be pretty. Your skill set. What can you do? That is another way of having some kind of currency transaction that you can be able to survive out here. The digital cage is definitely here. But as I get out of here, like I've always said, also, that social credit system is coming right on top of the digital cage. Once your money is locked down digitally, and they can take it at will, the digital credit system, social credit system will be implemented on top of that. While we have people out here going against their own nation of people, fighting against each other, while we're fighting against about skin color and all that, you're about to be locked down in a social system where if you thought that being censored was just a thing on these social media streets, you're going to see how censorship will put you in another cage. Censorship to where if they didn't like what you even said on social media 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, well, your social credit score just may plummet. You just may get herded right into a camp. Not a luxury camp. I might not add that onto it, but just a camp. Because your social credit system, your social credit score has plummeted. While a lot of you may be used as pawns, thinking that you are helping your brethren, going against your people, your women. And I'm talking to my black men. Yes, I am. Because I'm going to say it if nobody else say it. Because that's an agenda too. You are going to be the ones fooled. Because I say, and I will always say, nothing is ever deleted. There's the copycat amongst us, excuse me. And that copycat knows that the Most High has taken notes. All your deeds and actions have been recorded. Well, that copycat has taken notes. And you new millennials, you new children on the block, that all you've known is these computers and being planted face first into them. Your whole life story, you've uploaded yourself. Your crimes, oh, you think that they're just stored on your personal device, right? Oh, that device was thrown away years ago, right? You have been duped. There was a movie. I think Tom Cruise was in a movie, in this particular movie, where they predicted crimes before they happened. And they would jump into the future, or they would jump back before the crime happened and arrest people. I think about that because everything you have recorded in these digital devices, uploaded, well, there may be some jumping going on when they get ready to take down who they want to take down, right? You are not safe. Be careful. The future, they say, what is bright, just might be a little dark for a lot of you. Be wise out here. Think about what you need to have on you, what your skill sets are. How can you use those skill sets to barter with each other? How can you develop your skill sets even more? A plan of action. Show me the money. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast tonight, and I am out.